everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to draw my life for you. So it all started in a little house outside of a small town. I was born and I am the youngest of 10 kids, and then there's my parents. So there's 12 people in my family, but mostly I spent most of my time with my two older siblings, brother and sister. We were homeschooled together, and we also owned a lot of land. So we spent a lot of time building forts in the woods, going swimming, all that outdoors things. Then as I got a little bit older, most of my siblings moved out, not all of them, but most of them did. And I then spent a lot of my time at church. I would go to youth group there, and I also sang on the worship team, played piano. And that was like a very aha moment for me. I fell in love with singing, and it just made me feel close to God, and yeah, I just loved it. That's also where I first got to know my husband, Anthony, but I'll come back to that later. For high school, I started going to the public school, and I loved that experience so much. It was so good for me. One of the things that I did there was I was in a musical. I was Maria in The Sound of Music, and I loved that experience. So I graduated then in 2015, and I started to serve coffee at a coffee shop, the one that I still work at now, actually. And while I was there, I was, just graduated, and I started to get all of these questions. What's my future going to look like? Am I going to travel? Am I going to work? Am I going to go to college? And I actually got the answer to all of those questions. I did none of them. Well, I guess I did travel, but I went to Haiti. I have some cousins who live down there, and I did a ministry school. So I learned a lot, and that was another aha moment, very life-changing. Everything going forward goes back to that moment. I feel my heart really changed, and I just got excited about my future and my life in general. So when I came back from Haiti, I didn't crash a plane. That's my life exploding. I started going to a different church. I did go back to the same coffee shop, but Anthony and I ended up started dating after I came back from Haiti. And I moved out of my parents' house. I moved to a place in town, and I also got an office job. So I worked in customer service, and I loved that. That was a very fun season of my life, dating, working, all of that. But then after that, I did another ministry school, and I ended up going on 3 different trips. I did travel to Portugal because that was one of the funnest, but I also went to Switzerland, and I also took a trip to California with my roommate. So that was a really fun time. Then in 2019, this year, that's when Anthony and I got married, and we just partied with our friends. It was great. And right after that, we bought a house, did some work on it, and you already know the rest. So thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.